Well, okay. But
Well,
Okay,
okay,
yeah,
so
yes,
that's
technically,
actually
but
All
because
right.
like that goes down the road about holding a job that I hate.
All right. I think I'm live. I don't know if I can rejoin the stream together.
uh,
Fine if not. Oh, I got booted out
let me.
anyways.
I kicked you to reinvite you.
Ah,
you are in fact
There you
live.
go.
good. Um. All right. Hi, everybody. I apologize about that. I believe this technically means that it is story time because I just got zapped.
Oh,
What?
Zap.
So, I picked up my modem again. I found out why it was overheating, by the way. I picked up my modem and it jolted so hard that it turned off my router and killed my computer. They're not on the same
Oh,
circuit. Yeah,
that's terrifying.
I got a little bit of a zap, but thankfully enough, I was on my hands and knees, so it just went down my arm. My hand's tingling still a little bit, and it turns out a small bit of metal slid into one of those little holes where the air vent is, and I made contact.
oh,
So,
Wow.
They're bringing you a new modem, right?
no, it's perfectly fine now.
so the metal bit that slid in was the reason.
Yes, it is no longer in my modem. It is also no longer zapping my arm. So, the magic smoke is still in the modem.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So something probably just slid in, went across a couple of connections, and then when I picked it up, it went bzz. My computer shut off and the router shut off.
That's terrifying and yeah, like usually that means that something has gone wrong internally. If it like for it to like
Whew.
you might not have let all the smoke out, but there might be some smoke.
It doesn't smell funny, that's all I know. So, it's also cooled down dramatically since then.
Oh, thank
Okay.
goodness.
I'm wondering if it like was pressed against like a compressor or something. I have no fucking clue.
Probably it was doing something that made it heat up incredibly. Gosh, this reminds me of when somebody put a paperclip in the cash recycler at work on accident because they didn't check a pile of money. Ruined so many bills.
Ugh.
So, what did I
Ugh.
miss? While being
Um,
apparently changing my dragon typing to electric, apparently.
Let's not. Let's not.
yeah.
We didn't miss much. We were just kind of idly chatting. I mentioned a crazy idea I had for a 20-person one shot.
That is your mistake to make. I have done ridiculous games. All right, so I was
Well,
being
that'd
asked,
be dragging you in.
huh?
You would be one of those dragged into that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Took
dear.
it took the entire night, and then it finally hit my turn, and then we ended.
Oh.
But I was asked a question just before my internet decided to go wibbity wibbity wibbity.
Mhm.
Does anybody remember what that question was?
Uh. Crap.
Viewers, quick, consult the recording.
I don't recall.
Somebody recap me. I know you guys were chatting about something. You guys were going to go and check out the RV.
Oh, we were consulting with VR and stuff and was that before or after you had started exploding? I'm not sure.
It
I
was
think it was
during.
during last I recall, we were chatting with Bior. Honey made a response commentary about how, yeah, we seem to get into trouble, but also we kind of fixed it at the same time. I will note that Honey is going to compliment Bior's fashion and is happy to have another less than tall person as a friend because they don't have enough not tall people as friends.
And the room is open, so y'all can filter back in.
All right.
Hopefully this time the internet does not scream in pain. But yes, you guys can definitely check out his RV. It is one of those fancy 40-foot RVs that some people actually live in, while other people go and pretend to be poor for a weekend at or fancy camps. I would know. My parents had one. I would know. I used to park them.
Yes.
I think I shared the floor plan for this. Yes, you
You
did.
did.
You did. It's huge and fancy. I'm sure it's somewhere. I think it's in images. Hang on,
I
is in
found
here?
it. It's in game related. I replied
Epic.
to it asking. Eric, could you pin that for me, please?
Take care, Epic.
Or put it in resources, whichever.
Have a good time, Epic.
Yeah, I can just pin it.
Yeah, it's huge. Like, Honey is going to be going everywhere in this place with the widest sparkly eye going.
Kalik, on the other hand, will stand around outside awkwardly because he's, one, unsure if he's welcome, and two, doesn't want to get bitten by a dog.
Well, come on in, everybody. Plenty of space for all of us.
Just in case, I might as well throw it up on stream, because why the heck not?
Oh my gosh, man.
I only-
Yo, it's like an apartment.
I bring it up on stream, but I am worried about copyright with this.
I'll do it. It's a floor plan.
Maybe I'll get some. I know. I am tossing it to Geemund, and I will have him remake it.
Well, now this is a pretty impressive little thing to be living in.
Just so people are aware, those little things in the top and bottom that stick out, those are called fold-outs. Those are probably not currently folded out. The back part also accordions a bit. So does in some cases, the front. I don't think this front one does. But the bed definitely
Yeah, it does
slides
for the
further.
bed, yeah.
Yeah. The bed does, the sides do, the back does.
Razor will be very excitedly expanding the whole thing to show it all off. So yeah, you got the burner there. You got the kitchen area here. There's the dining table there. You got a TV over there, though. Well, doesn't get a whole lot. There's some more seating. There's a bed back there. There's a bed over there. There's a shower. It works.
You have a shower?
It might be a little cramped for the three-headed guy, but it works good for me. Should work good for you.
As long as the water tank is full. You can kill that thing in one shower, though.
Honey, without really thinking about it, is going to grab Yo-Yo by the face and just, like, press
All right.
cheek to cheek with them. Yo, Holly, shower.
A shower. Sorry, chat. I got handed.
The only thing that came through their arrow was a shower.
That is all I said.
Oh, okay. Towel? Uh-oh.
Oh,
Now we've lost the towel.
Oh, shit,
no.
he said BRB a while ago. I didn't see that until now. I wonder if he's back yet.
oh no.
Oh boy. We're professionals, ladies and gentlemen. I get electrocuted by modems.
Well, fine. Honey will have grabbed Mains by the shirt and like pulled him down as far as they can, which isn't really all that far, and said that.
Oh, he muted too. Uh-oh.
No, I'm here. I just didn't quite remember. Something about a shower, right?
No towel.
Is Tal back?
Oh, there's Tal. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
What was that I sang earlier? Every new campaign starts with scuff.
I see him blinking
More like-
occasionally.
More like every
Every
Tal might be hardware muted because I've seen that happen when someone's hardware muted.
Yeah, I keep on seeing his icon blink. Sorry, I'm eating peanut M&Ms. I'm not sure if I can be heard eating peanut M&Ms, but I'm eating peanut M&Ms.
We can
I
hear
would
you.
have immediately yelled at you if you were, so you're not coming through with that.
Okay, good.
That is one thing that triggers me real damn fast.
We cannot hear you, Tal. We can see your mic go live, but
God
we
damn it.
cannot hear it. There you are.
There we are.
Oh, testing?
Now you're there.
testing.
There we go.
Cool, I just had to like unplug my mic entirely and plug it back in. Yeah, I was making like comments this entire time, and I just thought that I wasn't being interacted with as much.
Nope. All right. Should I deploy
All right, cool.
the meme?
Because it was funny because right when just before, just before, no, like my mic was on. It just literally wasn't working.
Good old Discord.
But yeah, good old Discord. It was just really funny timing because like people weren't responding directly to my bits, but they're kind of playing off them anyways. Because one thing that happened was he even made a comment about how there was less likelihood that he needed to hold up a bucket with holes in it for people anymore, and then he got grabbed by honey.
It has a shower.
So you know, timing.
So, shall we continue?
Yeah, I could hear everything the entire time.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, honey, you grabbed a yo-yo and said there's a shower.
Well, it definitely seems like there's less likelihood that I'm going to be holding up a bucket with holes in it.
I have to ask Razor. Does it have hot water?
Well, of course. And I made sure it's extra hot for myself, but, well, you can turn it down if you want. Also, I looked it up. Apparently, a full load of water on this, we could get roughly 10 showers in.
If people take 2-minute showers and don't fall asleep in them, like a, you know, certain dragon in the room that
No,
has a
that's-
habit of falling asleep.
That is 8-minute showers, actually.
How many gallons is it?
This is 173 gallon.
That is way more than I'm not used to seeing. Do you know how much that weighs? Damn.
Yeah.
This is a big RV.
Okay, that'd be 4 showers for me if I don't fall, or if I fall asleep.
Heh.
Yeah, that's a lot of water.
Yeah, I tend to fall asleep standing in the shower. The warm is good.
Possibly more because I would imagine that an RV would probably have one of the low flow water shower heads.
Depends on the types. Depends on how swanky you want to be. Some of them have the big ones.
Yeah, he'd probably have a big one.
This means that you got them propane tanks that you use for the gas and the heating and all their stuff throughout the RV. It also means that you probably got batteries because otherwise the pump don't work. You are a
Yeah.
You have a fun time whenever something runs out in that thing. I tell you what.
Oh, random fun fact. A lot of times the refrigerator in ARV is propane powered.
Huh.
Thermoelectric cooling.
Ah, yes,
Uh,
2 propane tanks in this.
Yep.
Yeah, it
I don't know
uses
what
the, I think it's
size,
called
it
the
just says.
Peltier effect.
Propane tanks are generally propane tank sized.
It's probably the tall tanks. I think it's 125 pounders or something like that.
Maybe. I'd have to look it up. I'm not going to look it up, but I would have to look it
Okay.
up.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys can totally tour the RV.
Kalik, on the other hand, is just hanging around outside and has pulled out a book and a quill pen.
As soon as they've gotten a basic tour, and especially after the shower bit, Honey is going to run outside to Kalik and excitedly relay everything about this.
Well, I will say Razor did invite Kalik as well.
Uh-huh. Kalik didn't understand that he was actually invited, though.
Kalik doesn't understand that everyone
okay.
also means everyone, which includes him. He's one of those people.
I was just wanting to make sure it was noted that he did
Yes,
specifically invite
well-
everyone.
Yeah, don't worry. Honey is being an excitable bean and has grabbed Kalik by the shirt or the hand or whatever, and is trying to drag them into the RV.
Wait. I'm doing things out here. Like what? Also, are you sure it's okay?
Razor invited all of us. That's including you.
Okay.
Razor is busy excitedly showing off that showers exist. Get in here.
Oh.
Kalik gets a real shower. It has hot water.
I think he wants to show off every single part of this to everyone.
Oh, okay. Well, if you say so. And Kalik will enter.
This thing is so big, all of us could sprawl out and sleep in it, and there'd still be room.
Yeah, it's perfect for adventure.
But isn't this yours? Like, it's not ours, so...
Oh, well, yeah, true. I mean, could always good to find friends.
He's got a point.
Besides, considering that he was able to take a couple bullets without falling over, I think we will be able to keep this one around for a long time, even if we get into our usual trouble.
Huh.
I should also...
I mean this in a good way, by the way.
I should also keep an eye on those wounds, just in case.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, yeah, if you're gonna be doing that, that makes a lot of sense. That would... Kalik appears to be like doing mental math, kind of doing the visibly like counting and his fingers moving and such. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
What are you counting?
Oh, just don't worry about it.
It's not the number of ways that you could kill me, is it?
No.
I've met a few like that.
I think he's counting the mental. I think he's more focused on counting the number of mental hurdles he's jumping through to try and be involved in this, and allow himself to. If it says anything, he prefers to sit in the bed of our truck instead of actually try and fit in the truck.
Yeah.
So was real quick, did Bior come out as well? Because Razor
Bior's
did
coming
include
along,
Bior as part
yeah.
of that.
Yeah, he there.
By the way, do you have transportation there, Bior? That was your name, right?
I never actually sorted out the things I have, did I?
You do not have transportation.
Okay.
That part I can tell you for sure.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past a dwarf to just decide, I'm just going to walk all the way from Minnesota down to, we're in Louisiana.
I mean,
That
there have been people who have done that.
Yeah.
There have
It
been
just
people
checks
who have
out-
walked across the country the other axis.
It especially checks out for a dwarf to me.
like that is so on brand.
Wait, are we actually in like Louisiana?
No, you're in southern Illinois.
Okay.
Oh, it was Illinois. Okay. I couldn't remember which one we were in.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we're not in Louisiana. How do you would know these areas? Probably.
Also, if we were in Louisiana, Yo-Yo would be treating surroundings a lot more different. Louisiana, dangerous.
Okay, so it's not even that far for you to have walked. Like,
Also, there, if we were in Louisiana, there's the risk of us encountering the legendary 30 to 50 wild hogs.
Oh gosh.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Brian Magna just resubscribed for 44 months. Just got back from a Warhammer tournament. Lost all games, but had fun.
hello there, Brian. Thank you for that resub and your 44 months of support. Sorry to hear about the games, but glad you had fun.
Mm-hmm.
That
What?
What in the world?
I'm hearing guitar.
That
Oh,
was
it was
a
a card.
Streamloots thing.
Oh.
Not a card. It's one of the things you can activate for being subscribed to me on Streamloots.
Huh.
They just have reactions that you can just play on the stream.
I'd never
Interesting.
seen that before.
Well, on the subject of transport, Bjor, if you don't want to be in here, I don't see why you would want to be in here. As Honey like looks around at Hugh RV. You're always welcome to travel in our truck.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on where you're headed, Bior. As you can see, got plenty of room in here.
And as has been established, he has no exact set destination. And
Just
Just assume he's stuff today.
He's done the dwarf thing and found a little cupboard, and he is in it now. Sorry, you have gained a dwarf.
Man, I guess I'm gonna need to call that PCS group and get this dwarf removed.
Lamau.
No.
Bior just gets a call. Yeah, there's a dwarf problem in your area. We need you to go deal with it. I am the problem.
No. Bior's the solution.
Bjor, the cause and solution to all of life.
Yeah, there's a different pest that needs to be gotten rid of first.
Talk about selling, causing a problem you sell the solution to.
I am curious what the other problem is there.
it's probably going to be maids.
Baines is his own style of problem.
Anyways, yeah, so I suppose we should probably get going into town, if we're done with the tour.
Yeah, I'm really curious what kind of upgrades they can do.
Yeah.
Wonder if they've got magic. Could maybe make infinite water for this thing. Or propane. Propane's very hard to come by.
Oh, that'd be great.
Water, at least, is, just stop at a river, and granted, not so good for drinking sometimes, but...
I mean, regarding, sources of fire magic, hi. Kaylee just raises one hand. Oh, I don't really like doing that, but, I was a source of energy for a while.
So if you guys just build a turbine, you got a source of energy right there.
No. Honey won't let that happen.
Well, I don't really, like, this thing was before tomorrow, so I've kind of, it doesn't run on anything magical yet, and so
no.
I gotta find old world stuff, and
Okay.
solutions, and
I mean,
thankfully
like,
I can make my own fire, so I heat up my meals myself, but the, actual, showers, gotta be careful with the propane. And
Yeah.
propane accessories.
You're lucky I don't have the punishment feat.
I made that joke earlier.
oh my god. But, yeah, like, no, I kind of, am familiar with, how to make things work with that. Like, I mean, they had they had propane as a source, but, they also used, sources of fire and electricity and such to run stuff. So, like, I understand how to. I mean, not that I can really like put things together per se yet, but I at least know the concepts, so I can maybe help. And like, yeah,
Well, we won't know what they can do till we get there.
Yeah, so let's get going.
all right.
Bior, you want to ride in here or up in the truck or?
Which
You're not speaking loud enough to come through.
Whichever.
Whichever.
I can't make decisions today.
All right. Well, probably would be more comfortable up in the truck.
Alrighty. In which case, Honey's going to go out to Main's truck.
Huzzah!
Because I assume we are taking both vehicles and not leaving one out here for no
Absolutely not.
Yep. So Kalik will assume position in the back of the truck.
Assume the position. I mean, you can absolutely leave your nice truck here right off the freeway at this diner all exposed.
Era.
Hmm.
I'm not
The one that just
stupid.
got robbed.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just with stupid.
I think the closest we have to stupid in this party. Look, all I'm going to say is I think the closest that we have to stupid in this party is a heroic sacrificial stupid for Razor, which is very, very narrow, and then self-sacrificial being stupid for Honey.
Well, you do have the hold my beer stupid of May.
I think that's our closest applicable stupid.
Wait.
Well, yeah, but that isn't going to apply here when it comes to car related shit. He'd take the car with him to do the stupid shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yes, you guys can go ahead and take that little side path that the guy had mentioned back inside the bar cafe, car,
Barfay.
whatever you want to call it. It is a dirt path that seems to go absolutely nowhere until you run across a tree line with a little shimmer and then suddenly town. Very much the same way that little towns seem to appear just as they do nowadays, except this one appears a little bit more suddenly as than right to your left and right. The road is made out of gravel, unfortunately, though it looks like they stripped up the pavement some time ago, probably to slow the people the heck down that were trying to get in. But you see a general store, you see what you would assume is the locals' cafe, you definitely see what used to be a bank, at least 3 bars, and there is one sign down the road near the edge of town, right next to a giant blackened crater, where you assume the gas station used to be, that says Fix. It probably said more at one point in time, but it is the remaining parts of the sign. Across from it, there seems to be some sort of multi-level building of some form that you would assume is the hotel. Small town Midwest. Ain't a whole lot going on here.
Hey, Mains. I'm not super knowledgeable about gas stations. Is it normal for them to crater when they blow up?
Depends on how well the foundations were laid and where exactly they put their the gas tank. So where is there anything left, or is it just a crater? Is it gas pumps left?
No, that gas station is gone. There is the repair shop, though. But no, that gas station is gone.
Yeah,
So
given that
I feel like I should potentially would it be lore or science? Yeah, science maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Mind logic science for whether or not gas station giant crater seems reasonable. So 1, 2,
I can give
3,
a dot on science.
4. Okay. So that would be
Or if
5.
you want it, I can give a dot on science.
Okay.
Honeywell teamwork.
Okay, so that is 6.
Unsurprisingly, Mains does not have science.
Um. Considering. Emit fire. You know, I'm gonna soul that one.
Sold that one.
Okay, so that is a 4.
Go and lock it in.
Yep.
Yeah, gas stations can explode, but it's rare. It's also one of those things that generally doesn't happen because of a bunch of modern, or at least was modern safeties and stuff. So if it was old enough, maybe.
Also, as a bit of a thing that I understand personally, it's more likely to happen with a explosion the less fuel as is in the tank. If it's a full tank, it's going to burn.
Aeration.
Yep, an air gas bomb.
Can I just inform people of a simple fact they may not just about gasoline and gas stations that might actually make their lives a lot easier,
Sure.
scatterbrained like I am? There is a tiny little arrow next to your gas indicator on your car that indicates what side of your car your
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that thing. So many
your
people don't know.
gas
Yeah.
tank is on. Yeah, there's just an arrow that says, idiot, it's on your left side. And
Yeah.
All right, depending on brand of car.
well, yeah, I know. But yeah, it's like, so
Yes.
you could just look at that and be like, oh, right, yes, that side. That's the side of the pump I need to pull up to. So if you didn't know that and you regularly go up to the gas station, pull up, and are like, wait, crap, and then pull around to the other side, you're welcome.
Oh, the funniest video of a related thing that I've seen is some lady pulling up
Where she
to
pulls up and then drives away and then just
Pulls around.
goes around and is on the same relative side because
Yep.
she's now on the other gas pump.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that is the funniest crap.
It's like fitted sheets, except your own fault. Because fitted sheets and USB cables.
But yes, there was a gas station here. It is very much long gone. You do see the sign. You do have the small town. There is definitely the general store and the closed down bank. Anywhere you guys are heading first, or are you guys heading directly towards the sign of what's left of it?
Razor, if they slowed down to get a better look at the gas station, Razor would have pulled past them. He's making a beeline for the shop at the mechanic. He is very curious what upgrade they can do. He likes his truck and RV.
Yep, you can roll up. You're going to have to park a little funny because, the parking lots in these places are always too small for the vehicle that you pull in for. Mains can pull up whenever he wants. The open sign is open, so I'm assuming you're just going to head in.
Absolutely.
Yep. You end up in a little waiting room with surprisingly waiting music still playing, like it never got turned off. You get the sneaking suspicion he doesn't know how to. Or maybe he does. It's hard to say. It takes several minutes because you hear sounds from the garage before somebody does pop out, and it is a satyr, almost as tall as Honey, who comes around the corner and goes, cousin sent me people again, didn't he?
Yeah, the guy at the diner, right?
Yes, did he get shot again?
Well,
Yep.
no, I took the bullet for him, but
Oh, thank God I don't have to wax that
Almost.
out of his scales. Hey, man. All right, what did he promise you?
he said you could upgrade my RV.
Oh, an RV, huh? He walks right past you. He's just gonna push the door open and go up to your RV. If you don't stop him, he's just gonna go in.
Razor's A-okay with this. He's going to follow.
He looks around and goes, yeah, hell, I haven't worked on one of these in years. Yeah, possibly some things we could do. I'm more a mechanic. I typically work on vehicles. But that's expensive shit that he's asking for me to do again. I know he don't got the coin for it. What were you looking to have done?
Well, I don't really know what's available. He just said you could upgrade it.
Well, there's several upgrades I can do in an engine. On this, the best I could do is probably water. It's not hard to make a water device. It is hard to make other things without ripping out just about everything. As I said, I'm more of a mechanic, so if he's an RV, well, he's an idiot. Well, he's my cousin. I shouldn't be mean to him. But, sure you don't want to fix up your engine? I can do a lot there. Granted, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Granted, I don't exactly have the supplies on hand right now, so I might need a favor or two if we're looking to get anything upgraded here.
Well, yeah, I don't mind.
Alright, let's get back to the office. Pops out of the RV, stops in front of Maine's, looks up. Damn!
I
Enough
get that a
about
lot. Get 3 grins.
Where do your organs fit?
Taps his chest.
I'll believe that when I see a corgi my size again.
I'm fairly certain that he uses the spare heads for more of the organs rather than actual brains.
He pushes open the door.
He's severely lacking in those at times. It is filled with fish, catfish, and drink.
Now I'm hungry, thanks. Come on in, y'all. Do I need to turn on the AC? It's getting hot out here. Which is weird because it's spring. That's stupid.
Nah, I like heat.
Alright.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
I'm from Florida.
He'll escort you all into the working area. It looks like he's working on a classic car right now, 1950s. He has all the parts down and is currently rebuilding a classic engine. He will move up to a pile of literal scrap and start digging through it and be like, well, with what I got on hand, the best I could do is make your fuel efficiency better. Now, if y'all are willing to take a little foot journey and get me some parts from a warehouse that's to the north of here, and you're able to keep quiet, since that thing's up there, I could possibly reroute some of, well, maybe one of your fuel lines into something better. Or, if you really find something in the warehouse, which there's tons of stuff, shouldn't be too hard, I might be able to convert one of your engines and make the other one more fuel efficient. Though, go ahead.
What thing?
Yeah, what's that thing you speak of?
Oh, if you continue down the road past here and go up into the woods, there used to be a warehouse up there. Problem is that after tomorrow came, some bat creature thing took over. Kind of, it's a strange thing. Imagine if you took a really adorable dog and a bat, smashed them together, made them the size of a man, and then made it hate noise. Absolutely adorable. Absolutely will kill you. We've shot it 3 times now, but it turns to dust and comes back. We've named it Benjamin.
Oh, poor thing.
But yeah.
Well, if nothing else, I'm decent at being sneaky.
Well, if y'all are willing to walk up there, because cars piss it off. Walking's usually fine as long as you ain't going down the road shouting. It's a few miles up the road. There's an old Honda warehouse with a bunch of parts. If you can get in there... Go ahead.
We're not, like, stealing from it, are we?
It's abandoned.
Okay, so the
it's
thing
not-
doesn't claim it.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I don't think anything in that warehouse belongs to anyone anymore, Razor.
Yeah, no, he just hates noise. That's why we can't bring vehicles up there, otherwise I would have looted a
I
lot
think he
more.
was worried about the bat owning it now.
Yeah, I don't want to steal from someone. That's just mean.
But if you guys are down, I'm looking for anything that contains platinum, so, catalytic converters, anything that contains gold, so any microchips or boards that you find up there. Silicon's alright. Any pieces with precious metals. Any of you got mechanical skill?
Caleb
do.
raises his hand.
Fantastic. Then you guys should be able to root out parts with precious metals, because those precious metals are conduits now. Not great for anything else, but I can do magic-y wooju with it.
Ooh.
More you bring back, the more I can do. Just
So you know
as I
magic?
said. Well, I know how to enchant. I don't... It's complicated.
Enchantment!
You know those ruined things that you used to see on rocks and everything back in the day? Like in the yesterday, people would draw them on rocks and they end up in some sort of magazine or something.
Yes.
Yeah, so it turns out that I know those just inherently.
Oh.
I can make alcohol at will.
Either way, I'm not the best when it comes to actual mechanical parts, but I am quite good at being quiet. It's easy for me to avoid knocking into things. I kind of don't walk.
Well, why don't you guys rest?
So
for
I
the
can
night?
look around places quite well. So if
I think you're delayed, Tal.
So I guess the really big question is if we want to do this during the day. I might be.
Yeah, you've got like a
On my end,
5-second
I'm
delay.
fine. Like
Yeah.
my
You have like a
That
full
is
3-second
weird.
delay.
Discord.
yeah, on my end, that might be my internet. That might be my internet or Discord, one of the two.
Technical difficulties. Finish your statement, then maybe disconnect, reconnect.
Yeah, sure. So what I was saying was, well, I'm quite good at being sneaky and not bumping into things, as I don't walk. I just kind of go through the air, which doesn't exactly make a lot of noise. But an interesting thing to bring up is if we want to do this during the day or the night. Do you know if the bat happens to be there and more aware during the day or night in order to avoid the one where they're more aware and active?
If you want to try disconnecting, reconnecting, I'll answer that when you reconnect. There we go. Sorry, that lag was actually starting to drive me nuts. You back, Tal? Oh. Maybe?
Oh no, it's doing the muted mic
Uh,
again.
Testing.
All right.
Okay,
you
there
back?
it goes.
Testing.
We can hear you.
Testing.
Yeah.
I think we can
Alright,
hear
cool.
him, but he cannot hear us.
I-
Oh, or that was just a
trying to
super
do the same
delay.
testing.
I think he's still on a huge delay.
Oof.
I think my delay got worse from this.
Aw.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is
All right, tell me when you hear this. I'm going to be counting in my head and go.
Now.
Now,
Uh,
Yeah, it's like a 4-second delay.
Jesus Christ.
Well, this stream is just scuffed, ain't it, guys?
Goodness gracious.
I think this one's Discord.
I can
Huh.
try and switch the server. I don't remember how, though.
They've changed how it's done too.
Yeah,
from
it's
how
just
it
really
used to
weird
be
because
done.
like
But in the words of a podcast that I occasionally watch, Singapore will save us.
Does, does anybody know how to switch it? I don't remember. I don't know anymore.
Click the hover over it. Click the gear icon, and then I think it's just in there at the bottom, if I remember right.
Okay, now we're going to Singapore.
Yeah, region override.
There we go. Got it. All right. I switched to Singapore. Is this helping at
all right.
all?
Random
You probably ought
fun
to like
fact.
switch it.
It says that my current average ping is like 750.
Yeah, you probably ought to switch it back to something not Singapore.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
We'll
That
go-
podcast takes place in America and Europe.
There we go. So now we're in East United States. Hopefully that helps. Tell?
Okay, well. Say things, Tal.
There
All right.
Oh.
Cool. We're gonna do the thing here. Oh, my packet rate just is also spiking now.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's. Oof.
It's something.
It might not be Discord. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid that it's your connection, Tal.
Welcome everybody
It might be my
to
internet
welcome everybody to Scuff.
Scuffcast.
welcome to After Tomorrow, Scuffcast.
Well,
You know what? Here, I have a play to make. I have a play to make.
the mobile swap.
Ah.
Is he?
That
He might
might
be
do
restarting
it.
his computer.
I
swear
So-
we're gonna get to something tonight. I swear.
So, while that's happening,
Yes.
Honey's going to ask Bior if this creature sounds like anything he may have encountered or heard about. Because Bior is
It
pest
is a
control.
thing that he would be good at.
You may roll.
Do I roll it again?
Attribute, so mind plus expertise plus lore. And then I think you got a specialty, so an additional dice.
Do you need the formula, Taya?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. I'll grab the formula for you.
Welcome back, Tal.
All right. So I'm gonna do the counting thing now.
Now.
We were a little delayed because we were not
Yeah.
ready for it.
Yeah, do it again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna do the counting thing then. Go ahead and start now.
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 Immediately.
Yeah, it's only like 2 seconds, second and a half now, so it cut down the time significantly.
Okay.
You copied the wrong one key.
Oh, I did.
Yep. Let me grab it.
Thank you.
Okay, what number do I change to what?
I will get you the actual command. Hold on.
I linked it.
Oh, you got it. Change the
Yeah, you got it.
first number one. Ooh, fancy. I just got handed food. So /die1, that number one, that first one is the number of dice that you're rolling. You want to change that number.
Lore plus another one plus my.
Plus a specialty if you've got one that fits.
Okay, so
Or-
lore, mind, specialty.
And whichever expertise you're using.
Yep. Yep.
I really should get at least Pippin.
I just got handed sausage and mac and cheese.
Ooh.
With broccoli.
That is
Oh, Rex made that for us yesterday.
Best one I can go with is instinct.
That works.
So
And
it-
you can control V to copy into the chat window in Fantasy Grounds.
okay, so since I basically have one dot in all of the above and that specialty, it's 4, I guess.
Yep, that'd be 4. Yep, and if you choose to keep it
Man,
and
I
not
am-
modify it, you just type a 0 in chat with the expertise you use, which was instinct.
But you do have resources. You can either soul the one. That's honestly the best option here. You could body
think
the
I'm-
2.
I think I'm just gonna keep it as
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
that
Unfortunately,
does do a thing, right?
yep, you got it right. Yep. So
like,
unfortunately, off of
Taking the one and being like doesn't.
what was that?
Doesn't accepting the one and being like whatever do a thing.
Oh, that's for if you have a bot.
yeah, a
Oh.
negative number. Yep. If you ever roll a negative number, you get a boost die, and those stay.
If you accept it. If you accept it into
Alright.
your heart.
But honestly, his zero's kind of fitting considering you just got a really bad description of a thing. That would make any phone person
Some
scream.
kind of bat.
Yeah, some kind of bat. It's like somebody took a cute dog and a bat and put them together and then made it into a man-sized bat. That's what you got to work with. That's a little hard to work with.
So, Batman.
It's not a
Or
bat.
No, no.
man bat.
Bat
Man
dog.
Man bat, dog bat,
Okay.
or dog bat?
Ace the Bat Hound.
I swear, if this bat dog has a big old A and a cape,
What's the A for, asshole? But, do you have other questions for him at all?
Honey's gonna ask if there's anything else dangerous that they should be on the lookout for, like, I don't know, structural instabilities?
The building's fine as far as I'm aware. Well, there's no power, so hope you all got flashlights.
That we do.
Honey pulls out Shake Flashlight and demonstrates.
Very good. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, the building's fine, but I haven't been out there in about a year now, so could be something wrong, but every once in a while somebody goes out there to pick up something. Been meaning to go, but short legs. Not exactly the strong type. I can't exactly bring back a lot, and well, my truck's already dead halfway there, so now if you manage to trade that back, I'll definitely be in your debt, but I don't expect it at this point.
Hear me
Oh, your
out.
truck's out there?
Yeah, kind
I'd
of got
be willing
attacked
to
by a bat.
I'd be willing to help with that if you were to teach me a little bit about runes.
I mean, I could try. Y'all aren't actually going to try and drive my truck back, are you? Because you can't start it.
Hey, my truck's pretty good at hauling things. I think I could manage.
I mean, does the gear shift work?
Well,
Once
the
again,
problem is
my
we
truck.
don't want to take our vehicles out there.
Oh,
Because,
right.
Yeah, I was about to say, the reason why my truck's dead out there is because the bat attacked it and ripped it apart.
Actually, good question. How long between reappearances does Benjamin, you call them?
Yeah, Benjamin.
Yeah, how long between Benjamin's reappearances after you, I guess there's no politer way to say it, dust him?
No clue, actually. Never thought to measure.
Go out there, kill it, drive the car in, tow it back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Might be worth a
it's
try.
worth a try.
But, he can rip through steel. He'll... I don't...
Mm.
Look, it took like 5 of us in shotguns.
I get the feeling we ain't retrieving that truck.
Probably not, no.
Razor's still thinking of ways that he could try it. He'd be a hero.
I
Yeah,
mean, if
yeah, I
it
was
were
just gonna
only
go. I'm still in favor of finding a decent way for me to just at least look through the area first. I'm not going to make much noise, so that shouldn't set off Benjamin, whatever, the bat.
Benjamin the Bat Dog Man.
Well, y'all is pretty quick and quiet. They can go ahead of us and scout, and the rest of us can follow behind at a distance.
It's pretty late in the day. Y'all going out there at night?
And I think we should do this in the morning, perhaps.
Yeah, definitely more of a morning.
It's probably best if we do this more in the morning and I leave while it's still dark.
Oh, fine. If you come back all scuffed up again, I'm gonna be cross with you.
If nothing else, I think I'll have a better chance at just hiding in a shadow.
So, as a consideration, if it's a bat, it might not care about shadows.
No, I mean, I am a shadow snake. I am able to kind of, I'm able to meld with them a bit.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
On the contrary, they tend to care about shadows and robots.
Taya still has it.
Take your point of damage.
No, I refuse. I give them preventative HP.
What a pun.
You walked into a game, Cosmo. Cosmo cute. No, wait, adorable. Right, adorable. But yeah, he'll get back to work. You guys can definitely leave in the morning. It sounds like Yo-Yo's going to be leaving in the early morning. Does anybody...
Well, first off,
go ahead.
going to the
Motel.
motel would be the thing to do.
I was just about to ask what y'all wanted to do for the afternoon. So it sounds like you guys are going to the motel.
Well, I don't have any money for that. And besides, I kind of have my house with me, so you mind if I just leave it parked here in your parking lot and stay the night there?
Yeah, that's fine. The motel doesn't cost anything, though. We just ask you put the key back and clean up after yourself. Not enough people left in town to run it. So
Wow.
power goes out at about
Okay.
9 p.m.
Well,
Somewhere around there.
that's gonna be a drawback triggering. Let me just roll dice. Okay. think it's...
Well, I know what kind of guest Cosmo is now. Other than adorable one.
Alex seems very uncomfortable with the concept of staying somewhere for free.
But yeah, power goes out at 9. If you need electricity, if you need to charge any batteries, do so before then, because once it hits 9, all the power goes out in town. But yeah, feel free to stay over there. Not a problem at all. Feel free to stay in my lot. It's not like anybody's going to be bringing their car in anytime soon. Everybody here has got one. It works. Or at least it better. Because if it don't work, we're going to have some words.
Actually, before we go, one last question.
Right?
Why do the generators turn off at 9? Don't you have any solar here?
That's why they turn off at night. The solar and the batteries are old and don't last that long.
Oh. I see.
We don't really need power out here too often like we do during the daytime, but once it hits night,
All right then. Let's go get ourselves some rooms.
you guys can head across the street. I'm starting to worry Calyx is going to go ahead and stay outside of the office as you all go in. It's got one of those... No?
He is going to go in, but he's going to inquire as to what he can do to help.
Well, the fantastic part is there's nobody behind the desk. There's just a sign that says grab a key, use the room, clean up, and then put it back when you're done.
Oh, God.
Even an old computer left behind the desk from yesteryear.
Honey, like, grabbing and lifting themselves up to look over the desk. Wow, I'm surprised this computer didn't get looted.
It says Dell on it.
Well, that
Oh,
explains
that's
everything.
I mean, even for parts, come on.
Dells are made out of plastic.
Also, they kind of, all their parts are proprietary anyways.
You can still strip them for materials.
Yeah, it's like all proprietary. You can't even stat.
And even then, most of the time, it only will work in the same PC, or the same model of PC.
Dell does what
Gross.
Apple does, except unsuccessfully. And the problem is that they actually don't... They make their parts so absolutely cheaply, there isn't as many good metals inside their motherboards. Or anything. So it's not worth doing.
Yeah, let me put it this way. One time I was trying to repair a Dell at a repair shop that I was working for, and we couldn't because the power supply was out, and even the power supply was fully proprietary and only worked within the exact same model.
That's awful.
Gross.
There's a reason why people don't like Dell.
Dell is out.
See, after this, we'll be done with the sidetrack. But like, I had an old Dell computer from when they were functional and lasted forever, but this was like over a decade and a half ago.
Yep.
Oh, the era of the dude, you're getting a Dell.
Yeah. Before it became garbage. Anyway, Honey is going to snag a pair of keys and hold one up to Kalik.
Kalik will be like it. What's a good way to put it? Kind of leaning backwards, looking very uncomfortable.
Oh, is he looking at the key like it's gonna bite him?
Uh-huh.
Key, you're not gonna bite poor Kalik, are you?
Of course not.
Much.
Just a nibble.
Oh, that campfire, it ain't gonna bite you. I mean, if you want to share a room, I'm fine with it.
Well, okay, so that maybe that yeah, that might work.
Alrighty. And Honey will hold out the additional key to Bjorn instead. Assuming Bjorn came with us to the motel and didn't stay in the RV.
DR will just be tagging along in general.
Okay.
Yep. Maine's where you staying?
I suppose he'll be staying in the.
Gotcha. Yo-Yo, you staying in the hotel or you staying somewhere else?
He'll stay in the hotel, mostly so that way he can lay out his stuff and prep for scouting ahead a little bit.
Yep.
And also so that way when he wakes up, he's not waking up anyone else.
Understood. Yeah, you guys can plug in your cell phones and whatnot. Now, the question is anybody doing anything fancy before bed or just general going to bed things? We doing a go to fuck to sleep?
So, Razor will be staying at, for the record, he'll be staying at the motel as well.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Well, if it's free, then why not?
Save your resources. You can plug your RV in and
Exactly.
let the battery charge overnight. Well,
Yeah.
Nice.
up until the power goes out at 9.
Yeah, but at least the RV's battery isn't so bad that it loses all charge overnight.
Look, they've been running off the same car batteries that they hooked up to generators and solar panels for 10 years. Do you think car batteries were designed for this?
Yeah.
No, they were designed to be thrown in the ocean.
Yeah. Of course.
To help the electric eels, they need a charge.
I had the worst mental image of like hillbilly electric eel mer people licking car batteries.
What?
What in the world?
Those were words.
Do
That
not
was-
ask about the dark recesses of my mind and why they exist.
Oh my god.
I need you to repeat that statement, actually. Slowly.
Fine. In reference to car batteries being thrown into the ocean, my mind conjured the mental image of hillbilly electric eel mer people licking car batteries.
That is what I heard. All right, confirmed. Those were words I heard today.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah.
Key, you're
Yep.
adorable.
Where?
All right. Before we get out, why don't we take a moment? Because I need a drink, and it's apparently getting to like 80 degrees in my office, so I need to open a window. So I will be
Good luck.
right back because I don't want to sweat anymore.
That's fine. In the meantime, Honey is going to make sure that Kalik gets comfortable in the room.
Yeah, Kalik will, Okay, so I guess we should figure out what kind of bed the room has. Or
I'm
bed.
going to assume that it is a one-bed room, as many hotel rooms are, and, like, there wasn't really a way for us to check, and Honey is going to insist that Kalik takes the bed.
Oh, like, Kalik will roll out his, heat-treated bedroll on the floor.
Oh, no. We got actual beds here, Campfire. Now, if you gotta lay that down on the bed, that's fine. But give yourself some comfort.
But no, like you should have the bed. You're the yeah. This is your room.
Honey is going to give a look up at Kalik, hands on their hips. Kalik, I'm small. I don't take that much space.
Yeah, so you should have the bed.
No, you should have the bed. I'll be fine. I can literally curl up on that lazy boy chair over there, gesturing to chair in the corner that you see in many hotel rooms, and I'll be fine.
Hmm. Okay. And rolling some dice again. Okay. It's fine. But this will be okay.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, so Kalik will set up his bedroll on the bed.
Good job, honey. Soul empathic presence of 0.
Amazing. Yeah, so Kalik will just make a mental note of owing Honey a little bit more.
Meanwhile, Honey thinks that Kalik owes them nothing. But Honey will get all comfy on the chair using their bedroll like a blanket. And they put a slightly modified stress ball on their horn so they don't damage anything in their sleep.
That's funny.
I has tea. I am not on that stream either. And now I has tea.
Nice.
As y'all argue about the bed, did anybody even sleep
Very
on
nice.
the bed?
Yeah, Kalik eventually got bullied into taking the bed.
In spite of Honey rolling 0.
You
Yeah,
will.
he's not gonna disagree. He's just going to mental note the tab.
Lol. So yeah, at 9 p.m.
I'm just imagining the meme of "I owe you my life" versus versus "I gave you a bed."
Yeah.
But yes, at 9 p.m., literally nearly on the dot, the power does go out, and it's not just a gentle shift, it is a thunk that's heard throughout the entire building. And it's dark. Doesn't matter what you were doing. You got your cell phones for light if you were browsing the Magi Net. Unfortunately for a certain shadow noodle that I'm assuming is going to bed early. Wait the 7 seconds for Tal to respond.
Yeah, unfortunately, this might mean he has to check a Feathered Worm release on not Premiere.
Oh,
How
no.
horrible.
Absolutely horrendous that the ping goes off when he's asleep. Alas. How early are you leaving and how far out are you planning on going? You know it's a few miles, so could take a good couple hours to get there and back.
Yeah, he was gonna get I think I was planning on hold on one mental math moment. Considering that we've been around here, about when is sunrise in these parts about this time of year?
About
Vague
7-ish.
generality.
7 a.m.-ish.
All right, cool. Yeah, because he was planning on getting about 6 hours of sleep, so that way he wakes up around like 4:30.
Understood.
So going to bed like around like 8:30
Understood.
probably. Waking up around 4:30, gets 6 hours of sleep so he doesn't take exhaustion penalties, and then can move on ahead of the group and scout a bit, which he should be pretty safe at. Pretty safe.
We'll see about that. It really depends. Now, here's a very large question for you specifically. Are you intending to come back, or are you just going to go out and wait for them?
He's gonna go back after he has, you know, scoped out the area a decent bit. He doesn't really want to like, you know, go inside fully. It's more about like scoping out the area, seeing if he notices anything important, any details, that kind of stuff. Just some normal scouting type stuff because he has he has dark vision, he has meld with shadows. He should be pretty set up for taking a peek around without putting himself in danger.
Yep, so I'll need two things then. I need a stealth roll, and I need a perception check, please. Unless you want to roll an investigation instead.
It's going to be same regardless, I think, because I think I have the same amount in both. I don't have the same in both, but that's fine. I'll probably do an investigation instead. That's slightly higher investigation.
All right.
As for the stuff, double checking specialties. Yeah, I don't have one of those yet for that. Yet. He will in the future. However, I do have meld with shadows, and I think it's probably going to count as the full
Yes.
shadow,
Yep.
considering it's the middle of the night.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Also giggity.
All right, any modifiers for the stealth roll?
No. Enjoy my percentile roll, giggity. Oh.
Giggity goo.
Even the dice are
Also,
like...
did my roll go through?
It got there.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
That chugged.
That chug, yeah. I'm gonna use my other body on this.
Oof.
As I got a whole lot of none.
Yep, let's get your investigation roll out of the way.
Yep. As that proceeds to chug too. Wow, my internet is hating this tonight.
Unfortunate.
Yep, oh well.
You keeping the one?
All of these were done with cunning, if it helps.
Yep. Unfortunately, other than seeing a car go by, which strikes you as odd, but then again, small town, not a whole lot seems to happen. You make your way out to the edge of the town, where the trees kick in and everything. Nothing of note is jumping out at you.
All right. Well, if he doesn't notice anything off and has successfully scouted the area leading up to it, then yeah, he'll just turn around and go back.
Yep. You all.
And if nothing happens along the way, yeah,
Yep, nothing past
we'll just
one
keep going back.
vehicle.
Era, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so my vessel, does it come with moats, or do I need to actively put moats into it?
You have to put moats in them, but that keeps the moats that you put into it until you use them.
Okay, in that case, one moat gets put into it before calling it at night.
Yeah, you can basically just actively charge it right after combat.
As a reminder, you can put your expend motes in there. Yeah, so you can just keep refilling it.
Yeah.
Yep. There's actually.
But it's okay, so I was just wondering if it started with a particular set of moats, or if yeah.
Nope, it's just assume that you charged it. That's about it.
Okay.
They're rechargeable batteries, except you gotta charge them.
Yeah.
Which sounds funny because it's English. But no, you guys can go ahead and wake up. I don't know if anybody has any particular morning routines that they want to get through.
Razor will be awake, bright-eyed, and bushy-tailed, and ready to go.
Ew.
The dog is a morning person. Run.
Honey is also a morning person, except they wake up with their phone on their face because they were probably listening to something prior to passing out.
Kalik, are you a morning person?
Probably not. So yeah, just not gonna kind of drowsily put away his bedroll.
See, Baines is not a morning person. He gets up early anyway.
Because fish.
Yes.
The sun barely peeks through, hits one of his 6 eyes. He sits up with a gusto. Fishing time.
I think with more vitriol.
So this is why he fishes.
Because I don't like waking up early.
He does not like getting up early.
But the fishies. Fishy, fishy, fishy foo. But it sounds like nobody's doing anything in particular before you guys are heading out, correct?
Well, Razor's making sure to clean up the room, and he'll be taking Sparks outside for, morning releasing. But
Also-
other than that kind of stuff, no.
Also a long rest, right? So
Yes.
Kalik puts a point in sagacity.
Woohoo! He can almost use magic.
I'll figure out what I
Almost.
put my experience into later.
Hey, that's perfectly fine. And you guys are going to be traveling on foot, correct? I have to ask. Afraid of the answer.
Honey remembers that we should be traveling on foot. So even if Mains decides in their drowsiness to go for the truck, he's going to grab Mains by the hand and drag him to go on foot.
Maines is not that forgetful. There's no good fishing ponds nearby, so he doesn't have that like in his brain to like distract him.
There's no good fishing ponds that you know of.
Honey's only regret is that we don't have coffee right now.
I mean, you could go back to the diner.
Nah. Later.
So there's the alternate option to the stealth approach to the thing that does the sound-based detection, and that is beep beep, motherfucker.
Ah, the distraction.
I was going with, hey, you see by sound? Have a flashbang. The rock concert approach.
Noise violation. But with you guys going on foot, you guys don't have to make any sort of rolls or anything. Surprisingly, about 3 minutes past the tree line, street reappears. Blacktop. The only thing you guys are going to notice immediately is that it is very quiet out here. You don't hear the morning borbs. I almost borbed. You don't hear the morning birds as you would expect to in this particular area. You don't necessarily see any squirrels, but you're pretty sure you still see a rabbit, so something is alive out here. They weren't kidding when they said anything loud. I do need perception checks from the group, though.
All right.
Just to check, has my character met back up with them yet, or is this
Yes.
with my character still on his way back?
Nope, you would be back by now, because you didn't go that far out.
All right, that's fair. In that case, yeah, he would have made sure to tell everyone what he found, which was mostly nothing except for the one car, which is still notable because that means a car was out here driving. Anyways, if anyone wants it, I'll just offer one teamwork to a roll.
Okay,
And just to check, we were described as there being one dog bat thing and not 3 jackal archer things, correct?
That is correct.
Just make it, if you understand the reference, you have good taste.
blue. Okay.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. That is... Ouch.
I will accept it into my heart.
All right. Is that everybody's rolls? I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think maybe missing 1, 1, 2. Yep. 2 locked in, waiting for more locked in.
So note, I just offered a teamwork with Calyx roll.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh, shit.
We'll roll the teamwork.
Okay, well, here.
Well, to be fair, I offered an open thing, and you were the only one who responded to it. Or
Okay.
after I said that, like a couple seconds after, just going, all right.
Well, Razor, your still thinking about ways of getting this particular vehicle out of the area. And yeah, you're not paying attention to the dang thing. Matter of fact, you stumble a few times as you trip over some undergrowth that is pushed up through the blacktop. Honey, you wish you had gone back for coffee. Mains, despite having 3 heads and 3 sets of eyes, you see the road and nothing is very interesting out here at all. It's about 45 minutes in when Kalik specifically happens to look through the tree lines, and he's pretty sure he sees the glint of water between the trees. What Kalik does with that information is up to him.
Kalik will kind of do the move to the front of the group and then gesture in the direction of the glint.
Okay. Mains will look.
You can attempt another perception check if you want. Otherwise, you guys could head that direction.
Well, Mains will go ahead and make a new attempt.
As soon as that 10 explodes, you can go ahead and make 6s count because somebody's pointing it out whenever it decides to finish rolling today.
So that'll be a 6.
You're looking out there and you see the same glint. You know that glint very well. That's water.
Well, now.
Kalik will do the kind of panicked finger over mouth swoosh gesture.
What you doing, Mains?
Mains is gonna start walking over there.
You leave the path and start walking in the direction. Is everybody following him, or are they letting him go off on his own?
Kalik will follow.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Razor's gonna look between the path and Main's going off with a bit of confusion. We haven't gone into the truck yet, have we?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
Mines, where are you going?
And suddenly scream!
Nope.
Yo-Yo is just going to use his air powers to steal the fish fear me woman want me hat off of Main's. Fishing related hat stolen.
Roll your sleight of hand.
Also, Kalik will kind of, in hushed tones, turn and say, I think that there's a lake over there or something.
I don't know how well I can do the Honey voice and whisper right now, so I will just assume that Honey is keeping their voice low. But for the legibility of everyone, I'm not going to try and quiet.
All right. Mains, roll an evasion check to keep your hat.
Evasion?
Or what is it? Brain, why won't you remember words?
Initiative.
Initiative. Thank you. Go ahead and roll initiative, yeah.
Okay.
Oh. That's fine. And Honey's going to give just... It probably looks a bit dismissive of a wave, towards Razor. He'll be back.
Yep, I do need to know specifically who is going with Mains and who is staying on the road.
Razor's going to stay on the road for now.
Understood.
Kalik
Since
is
he's
going
been,
with.
waved off.
Yep, Kalik's going with, Mains is going. Yo-Yo, are you going or are you staying? You failed to take his hat. He slapped his hat back on
After the
moment.
hat. Damn, the instinctual reaction. Anyway. Upon the attempt failing, he's just gonna sigh, look over at Razor, and go, he sometimes does this. I'll try and make sure that he doesn't die. We'll be back in a little bit.
Well,
And he's gonna start
okay.
following things.
All right, Mains, you get to lead half the party as the party separates into the tree line, where you do indeed find a fairly large lake just chilling out here, surrounded by trees, rather scenic. No birds overhead still.
No birds overhead, no birds chirping.
Nope.
What about other ambient wildlife?
You've seen at least one rabbit now. It's fairly quiet out here.
That can be good or bad.
It's been quiet the last 30 minutes.
Nains is inspecting the lake now.
It's a lake. It's not the biggest lake you've seen, but it is a lake.
How does the water look?
Fairly clear, considering. Looks like it's one of those lakes that you get up to a rocky edge and it drops down a good 10 feet right away, though.
Oh,
Ah, those kinds. They're okay.
are we talking like abandoned quarry type lake?
No, where you're in the northwest glacial lake.
Okay.
They tend to go from shallow to suddenly deep very quick.
Okay.
Well, you know what this means. He's pulling out a fishing rod.
Oh, we've lost him. It's all over, guys.
Aaron knew what he was doing.
Yes,
And I knew what Aaron was doing.
Yo-Yo, you see the fishing rod come out.
Mains,
What?
we are in an area that has something that's going to try and kill us for making noise. Fish, when you reel them in, make a lot of noise.
Dang it. He's out of line, but he's right.
Besides, you know where this is now. So instead, if you take care of the bat thing, then you can just come fish here afterwards.
I guess.
Also, if you try to fish right now, I'm going to keep snagging the hook out of midair and holding it there.
You get a displeased triple squint.
What, you guys don't want to...
I am immune to your looks by now.
Don't want to attract the giant bat creature?
Right, so we should get back to the rest of the group and continue then. But note this place for later.
I stupid monster bat thing.
So you guys turn...
I just realized something. We should hurry back to the group.
So when you guys go back to the group, I need you to roll navigation checks.
Oh boy. Okay, so
All right,
fun
take a
thing.
navigation from you. Unless someone else has more.
I have a specialty in navigation.
Oh, okay.
Older than maps. Innate specialty. Let's see. Where's the? For the benefit of everyone, yeah, navigation older than maps. You navigate by something older than landmarks or roads. An instinct written into your blood that finds the way even through terrain you have never set foot in before.
I was hoping Vari would stay behind. It was just going to be Mains and Yo-Yo that went. Because that would have been funny.
I mean, Mains is also swapping out his hat.
It would have been, yes.
Mains,
Are
what are you
we
swapping
all
out
rolling
to?
this?
Just Caliph, Mains, and Yo-Yo. You're good.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to begin with. Does anyone have any way to assist?
I can
I have
offer two
and
navigation.
teamwork. One each.
I have two navigation.
All right, so I'll offer one teamwork.
Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, here we go.
All right, time for a botch.
That would be funny.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Your
meh.
success count.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because you're the type of person that can get around this particular situation with ease, unfortunately.
Ah. Okay, yeah, so that's a 5. I think that's a reasonable number here. So 5
Had to be you.
instinct.
All I'm saying is, if I didn't need navigation for the car, Mains would have 0 navigation just so he could get lost.
Yep. So you can thank Kalik for coming with, because when he turns to walk back, it takes a good 10 minutes for him to lead you guys back to the road. When you step out, you guys are a good 30 feet or more or so behind where Honey, Razor, and Bjor have been waiting. Honey and Razor, you guys got about a good 20 minutes to kill before they show back up.
Well, real quick, I do want to note, Viv, you could argue to Era that your navigation dots only apply to, driving your car, and therefore you might get a discount from them. It is a thing in the rules.
But then he needs to figure out how to get to fishing spots.
Yeah, that is the only other downside.
Oh, well, I'm just saying,
It was a very tempting thought, though. I did consider it upon putting dots in the navigation. I was like, it'd be way funnier if he just constantly got lost. And that was how he found all his cool things.
Okay, so he's got a 33% discount. He can only use those dots for finding fishing spots and driving. There you go. But either way,
Yep.
Razor is going to be pacing around, somewhat anxious, kind of bored. Probably after about 5 minutes, he's like, should we just keep going?
I mean, they ain't gonna fall too far behind.
Well, I mean, we're just kind of standing here waiting, kind of bored, want to go do something. Maybe find the truck and find a way to bring it back and help the guy out. So, you sure we can't just keep going?
Razor, I don't think we're gonna be bringing it back unless we can take care of Benjamin Bat. And from the
I
sounds of it,
mean,
that's gonna
maybe we
take
could just
shotguns.
maybe we could just pull it back.
I suppose, but you do know how heavy those things are, right?
Well, it depends on the truck.
Alright, but it could be noisy.
Yeah, but you know, somebody's lost without their truck. We got to get it back.
Alright, if you insist. Honey will shrug and resume walking down the road at a leisurely pace.
Splitmint. Hi, how are you? How was your stream? What was your stream? We're doing a tabletop game, so I'll kind of be quiet.
And in chat. Hello, Raiders. Right. So you guys are going to start walking ahead, huh?
At least to the truck, because it'll occupy Razor.
Oh, the truck's another 30 minutes out. So by the time that they resurface, you can go ahead. If that's what you want to do.
Razor does not like sitting still. Not without something to do with in the meantime, so... Yeah, he's not gonna hesitate to keep going.
Honey has full confidence that Mains, Gaelic, and Uwali are going to be fine.
Yep, so you guys pop out, and unfortunately, your allies are gone.
All right, well, that's not good, but before we move on any further, there's one thing I wanted to bring up that I was going to bring up with all of us. Which is, all of you make sure to mute your phones.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Mains is going to quickly whip his phone out and set that volume to 0.
Why are you ruining my fun? Well, that's one half.
We're only.
Look, I was
it's only half the party.
Look, you could at least be thankful that Yo-Yo was only with half the group when he brought that up. You still have the other half to fuck with.
Oh, don't worry. We'll cross bridges when we get there. In the meantime...
Yeah, they'll be on fire. Go ahead.
I'm assuming you guys are going to continue onward towards the same direction that you were heading before, correct? Or are you guys going to wait there?
Mains is going to assume that they moved on and keep going.
Push for us to kind of hurt.
Understood.
Yeah.
Honey and Razor and Bjorn, then. You guys are going to be walking along, and it takes an entire 30 minutes before you do find a dead truck on the side of the road. Surprisingly not a Ford. Surprisingly a Chevy. The problem is that the hood has been literally torn open and the engine shredded.
Ugh.
This is one of them old Chevys from the 80s.
Razor looks devastated at this. Oh. I'm not sure bringing it back will even be useful to him.
Well, uh, as long as it doesn't make a lot of noise, we could still try pushing it back. But I think the engine's shot.
I was hoping to help him out.
He said that as a joke, you're getting the feeling now.
I don't think Razor's getting that feeling.
Honey is going to gingerly pat Razor on the back. Sometimes you just gotta accept you can't help people the way you wanted. But
Well, I suppose the frame's still okay-ish. I mean, maybe you could make use of that.
maybe, but for now we can help him by bringing as many parts back from that warehouse as possible. One thing at a time.
Fine.
Speaking of one thing at a time, I thought for sure they'd catch up already. Honey turning to look down the road where we came.
Yeah, it goes around a bed into the trees. They've been gone a while now. Y'all gonna move on, or are you gonna wait for him?
Honey was planning to wait here, because at least the truck gives Razor something to occupy his thoughts over.
Razor, is the torn up car something enough that's gonna keep your attention?
I mean, maybe. Is there anything? Are the wheels intact? Like,
Are you inspecting the vehicle?
yeah, he'll go in and inspect.
Go ahead and roll an investigation for me then.
Will my various specialties for truck apply here?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll give you an investigation.
Really, mains. All right, understood.
I'm gonna body.
Okay.
We're close to the end, so might as well use my dice.
Might as well.
3. With innovative.
This thing has had to have been sitting here for a good 4 or 5 years, maybe even upwards of 6, because when you lean into the engine bay, you see nothing but rust. The wheels are deflated, but okay. This truck has been abandoned out here for quite a few years now. Maybe if
Yeah,
it's stripped down,
there's...
it'd be okay, but...
This thing's all rusted out. There's really no recovering it. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to bring it extra back from there, from the warehouse. Let's go. Razor's gonna start taking off down the road again.
Right, Riser, we should. Well, there he goes.
You waiting up, honey? You going to follow him?
One, two. Let's see. What would be a good third? Yeah, that's just a roll of 3.
Good luck.
Oh, well, that's a 2 instinct insight. That does not have danger or common sense, but Honey still thinks the better idea is to stick around and wait for everyone else.
All right. Letting Razor
Gonna
go
watch
then?
Racer as long as they can, though.
Yeah, it'll be a good 5 or 10 minutes before Mains, Yokel, or Yo-Yo, and Kalik all come around the bend. Razor, how long are you actually running?
Oh, he's not running. Just somewhat fast walk.
Yeah, he's going to be gone.
I guess
I'm
the
supposed to be
question
one of
is,
the ones why I yoga.
I could not understand.
I did not understand.
Yeah, we didn't get any of that.
Oh, I made a joke saying I'm supposed to be the smart one. Why am I a yokel now?
Because
You
I was
had to
going to say
laugh
your
at
name and
that.
then tripped over it. Well, Razor, since you are ahead, you find another dead vehicle, and then another one within the next few minutes, honestly. All of them have their engines ripped out. You see another one far up on top of the next bend. It looks like that one actually hit a tree before its engine was ripped out. Its canopy is ripped off, too. Honey gets the lovely joy of watching Razor's, do the speed walk thing around the bend. And then a few minutes later, Kalik, Mains, and Yo-Yo come around the bend themselves.
Okay, so which person is Bior going with or staying with?
I assume Bior was
The
just
moment
gonna stick with Honey.
which group? Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Kalik will inquire. Where did Razor go?
He got a bit excitable and went on ahead.
Oh, well, real quick, because I was going to bring this up when we all met back up again, but while you're here, make sure to mute your phone.
Oh, shoot, I entirely forgot. And Honey's gonna pull out their phone and hurriedly, mute every single alarm and notification that they have.
Huh, weird, Honey. Now that you're looking at it, you don't have very much signal out here, which is weird. This is the Magi Net.
That's odd. Y'all ever get less than 2 bars of MagiNet signal?
I haven't been paying too much attention to that because I haven't really been looking at my phone. Let me check.
Yeah, 1 bar.
Well,
I'm connected, technically.
okay, so did you guys notice how we kind of took longer to get back from the lake than it took to get there? Just saying. I'm thinking something's going on here.
We should probably hurry and get to Razor if we can. Guy's pretty fast.
Yeah. And, I don't have his phone number, so... Though, that would be bad to call him. But,
That would have been
yeah.
so funny.
I was about to say you should not call him anyway.
Well, as far as I'm aware, Razor doesn't actually have a cell phone.
Everybody has a cell phone.
Oh, okay.
Everyone has a cell phone. It's a part
Yeah.
of the starter kit.
Yep.
It's just that Honey has a fancy one.
All I knew was Era said I had nothing extra because I got the truck and RV. So
Yeah, everybody else got 10 items.
Yep.
So what else is in the starter kit that Razor actually would have then?
Backpack, bedroll, shake
It's
flashlight,
listed in the game chat.
water container,
Where is
basic rations, simple cooking supplies, 50-foot of rope, basic first aid supplies, a map and compass, and a multi-tool or small knife.
it? Oh, I see the post. Okay, I'll get that added to Razor's list. I assumed he had none of that.
Nope, that was everybody. You didn't get any of the
Okay.
extra 10 items.
Okay.
But yeah, Razor, you're far out ahead. So far, you're seeing, what is it, your fourth car with the engine ripped out? This one has the hood, or the canopy ripped off. Specifically, the stereo is gouged out. You doing anything with any of these vehicles, or are you just walking by them?
I think he will probably be inspecting them for any parts that he thinks might be salvageable that, you know, with the description of what the guy's wanting. So, probably some time for everybody else to catch up with that.
Yeah, you guys are going to catch up to see Razor currently looking at a car engine. Or what's left of it. You guys will see the same thing as described before. I'm going to be right back because I need to take some headache meds. Like now. I'll let you roleplay as he walks up.
Razor, real quick.
Oh, hey.
Before anything else, make sure that your phone is on mute.
Probably a good idea. And he's gonna look down at his paws, are all probably all covered in grease. Somebody might grabbing it out of my pocket and doing that.
Giggity.
All right.
Maybe we'll use air manipulation to at least lift it out.
Honey's just peering into the cars and engines and gives a look up to mains. Worse than the gremlins we had once.
Hey, honey.
Yes.
Roll a perception check.
Oh no. Is this site-based?
Yes, it is.
All right. I must accept it into my heart.
You're taking it into your heart?
I'm taking it into my heart.
You don't notice as you're going to hit the mute button that the bars on Razor's phone were sitting at 1, suddenly jumps to 5, and an Amber Alert suddenly shoots through. A 10-year-old Amber Alert pops on the phone.
On Razor's phone.
Yes, do you know how
Those
loud
things are
Amber Alert-
loud as hell.
I just had one of those happen last night at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and it was the worst thing.
Yeah, it scares the shit out of you. So
Honey jumps and like their plates don't look like they can do this normally, but they sort of like flex, revealing like an internal light underneath, and they hold the phone at arm's length in shock with their ears as flat back as they can get them. Oh, oh no.
do you want to mute that phone now before it goes off again a few seconds later?
Yeah, it takes them half a second, and then they very quickly are gonna. Actually, I should roll initiative to
Yes,
see.
you should.
Thankfully, I'm pretty sure that my one drawback does not take effect here. Well, it's a 0, but it's not a much.
Yeah, it's going to go off a second time before you get it off, unfortunately. But you do manage to get it off during the sound. And as you look at it, the moment that you mute the sound, the bars drop from 5 to 1. The Amber Alert is 10 years old. It expired 10 years ago.
What?
That was an actual cell signal.
That's
All right, so we should move right now, right?
absolutely like immediately.
I think we should move right now.
Honey is pushing the phone into Razor's hands. What in the fudge cake candle is this?
Do you want to check other devices, or do you guys want to move?
Yo-Yo
We wanna
told to
move.
keep it midair so that way the oil doesn't cover it.
Honey's not worried about oil on a phone right now, but they are going to go grab their own phone as they start moving.
Razor, are you moving, or are you sticking around?
Yeah, he'll move with them.
You guys get a move on, and you hear flapping in the distance, but it doesn't seem to get any closer. It seems to almost stop. It's one of those things where you hear it behind you, and then it just kind of stops, and then that's it. Like you expect more, nothing happens. When you look at your phone, you also have the Amber Alert, honey. Your phone logged a cell tower within area. It has been data logged.
What the heck? How is there a cell tower that still works out here?
No, stop.
People are allowed to roll technologies.
Hey, Honey does have that.
Yo-Yo's trying to shush Honey to make them stop talking.
But Honey's mumbling to himself as quiet as can be.
That's too loud.
Persistent technology.
You know, we have seen nothing louder than a bunny. Yo-Yo's trying to quiet Honey down.
Um, One, two, three, four.
Jiminy Cricket's Kalek. Are you just going to get every roll tonight?
I guess I'm the Nova of this campaign.
Let's
Congratulations.
go.
Okay. Okay, so 5 logic.
All right. Nothing from Honey. Razor, you realize that even if you're getting blips, that means that there's a radio or there's a cell phone tower out here that's been somehow running for 10 years. But if it's cutting in and out, it must have some sort of power connection. Kalix's the one that realizes that a faulty cell phone tower could be really screwing with the local area. And you combine that with the fact it seems to be whatever it's doing is blocking magic. That's gotta be fucking with everything around here.
Oh,
Rank up.
blocking
Hold the
magic.
line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Um,
Toggle_who raided my stream with 5
I
viewers.
could have bought that this thing was hoarding radio signals somehow.
No. Red?
Toggle, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in. How are you? How was your stream? Thank you for that raid. Hello, everybody. You guys have come in near the end of our one of our tabletop RPG campaigns. This one's called After Tomorrow. It is a basically our world, but magic suddenly came back and caused a lot of changes. A lot of problems, a lot of neat things, but basically changes. You know, nobody can enter Poland unless you're Polish. Ohio may or may not exist. Florida Man is an actual entity and changes to, you know, things. So yeah, welcome in everybody. Enjoy the show.
Not Ohio. But yeah, you're pretty sure, Kalik, that, you know, the 5G signal is probably fighting with the magical energies in this area. And if you're not mistaken, some creatures can hear radio signals.
Okay, so
Razor
I
has
have
got
an
an
idea
idea.
of a thing to try.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Kalix's going to try just, emitting just a power fire, expend spell. Just two fire, two power, just a little flame, at the end of a fingertip.
All right. It's
And,
flickering heavily.
okay, is it flickering in a direction?
No, it's... Have you ever seen somebody try to, like, keep a dying lighter lit?
Uh-huh.
Where it does that thing where the flame comes in, then cuts out, and then comes back in where it's doing the foomf foomf. That's what your magic's doing right now.
That's terrible. Um... I'm going to try...
For the rest of the party, Kalik just lit a lighter in his thumb, and it's flickering heavily.
Razor's gonna, you know, go ahead and gesture off to the side since, you know, we were hearing the flapping, so he doesn't want to, you know, stay out in the open.
Oh,
Yo-Yo's gonna go ahead and use his wind, try and use his wind to grab his own phone.
Yep. You also have an Amber Alert. You also got your Feathered Serpent notification.
Razor's got an idea.
All right, now he's locking in a bit more, but is going to open up basically like, you know, the notes app on his phone.
Yep. Do you want to know the title of this particular episode?
Absolutely.
A step-by-step guide to using your camera phone for posting online.
Oh, good. We're doing
that'll
that.
be so
The
useful.
monster
He
that
needs to
only
know this
appears
very
in the
fast.
camera.
Oh my god.
No, it's because Mother Nature tried to do something and he feels bad, but he doesn't want to call her out.
Yeah, it's because of the Mother Nature thing, where she was trying to record an angry video to post and then use the wrong camera.
Oh.
Ouch.
But this is still going to be useful later. Trust. But also, he's opening up his notes app, and he's just going to write down talk through text, and then like show it to people.
Honey's going to pick up on this and use their little notes app and make a little, carrot W carrot emoji.
Kalik, what are you
R-
doing?
r-
Go ahead, Razor.
Razor's going over into, off the road, under the trees. Not like into bushes or anything, because, those rustle and such, but just to at least have some cover over us.
Yep, understood.
And then he's going to wipe his paws off on his shorts a bit and open up his notes app and start writing out. I think we can go ahead and make use of this to help out the town. If we find where the tower is, we could possibly bring some more power to the town. And he is so excited about this.
And he shuffles closer to Razor and is going to type out, I don't know how a radio tower or cell tower, sorry. Yeah, he's going to type radio tower and then delete that cell tower is supposed to help get them power, especially when it's interfering with magic.
He's going to write out that, well, it's got power, so it's got to get that power from somewhere. If we could maybe route that to the town. And maybe shutting it off will also help out by getting rid of whatever's stopping magic here. Then again, it might be interesting to see what is actually stopping magic here. That could be intriguing.
Kalik, what are you doing, by the way?
Okay, I'm trying to decide on a combination of words here.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah.
While Kalik is figuring out words, Honey's going to move over to Bjor and through text ask, do you think the cell tower has anything to do with Benjerbat?
I have a question about checks in this system that this imposes. We're getting quite a bit more information than we have. At what point am I allowed to try again?
After a reasonable amount of time, you could probably do it now.
Yeah, it's about if it makes sense in that like you can justify, like let's say you get more information as a group and so you're trying to re-examine it under that lens or something,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a game where you gotta justify the reason why you're rolling again. But if you can justify and I agree, you get to roll again.
Yeah. Before we had Dog Bat. Now we have Dog Bat that can tear apart engines and might somehow have electric radio powers.
I mean, to be fair, it was mentioned it could claw through steel.
Yep.
Yeah, but now we have like physical proof of its actual capabilities, and also,
And I mean, like even from that, like it would be like it can claw through steel versus its claws are arranged like this.
Yeah, and also specifically tearing out well, it makes sense it would specifically tear out radios, but also like ripping apart engine blocks and things like that.
Yeah, like this
Um,
thing gets violently aggressive towards things that make sound,
Yeah.
would
as
honey
opposed to, all of that aggression, all of that non-violent aggression.
would honey
So
be
wait,
able to assist with this using uh his traveling chef lore specialty?
No.
Darn.
how much does a single dot in something cost?
Uh, it depends on what number you're going from to. 1 dot is 5. Going from 1 to 2
Oh wait,
is
and expertises are their own thing, right?
yeah. Expertises are their own thing. Those use merits.
Okay.
But skills, if you're trying to bump up a skill, it's whatever the new dot will be times 5. So if you're trying to go to dot 3, it'll be 15 experience. If you're trying to go to dot 2, it's going to be 10 experience, so on and so forth. If anybody wants to help Bjor with the lore check, they may.
Well, I do have 16 XP, and we did do a long rest, so I'm gonna go by the second dot of.
Go for it.
I also have 2 in lore that I can provide on an assist.
I have a teamwork.
Actually, hey, Ara.
Yes.
So, in order to understand what's going on magically here, would that be what? Sagacity?
Yeah, the magic knowledge skill. Which I believe
That
is
would be
sagacity.
phonemics.
Phonemics, thank you. So it'd be a phonemics check.
Okay, so, will, logic, phonemics. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I didn't realize. I
6.
forgot we were doing 200 starting.
Yes.
I have a lot of EXP then.
Oh, there goes Tal.
Okay, so
That's fine. We can get some rolls out of the way and then probably get close to finishing up here.
Okay, so, understanding what's going on magically. Hilarious. And you know what? I will use my last boost dice to solve the 1. So, 5.
Yep. Bjor, did you want to roll your lore check? It sounds like you're rolling it with 3 additional dice while I explain to Calic what he realizes.
Okay.
I'm getting 3 more dice from.
Yep. From somebody was offering 2 lore, which was Taldarius,
Okay.
and somebody's offering a teamwork. So those are additional dice you get to roll on top of your lore. So if I'm not mistaken, you should be at quite a few. If you want to do a boost in this situation, what you can do is use one of your boost die, the ones that you get for free because you don't want to use your other ones, and do a body boost and re-roll 3 of those junked dice. Which might be a good idea.
All right, so and the other ones, like the ones where it's like bumping up one, that's one of the ones that actually costs a real resource.
Yep. The bumping ones and the re-rolling the whole thing are costing extra resources. I would hold off on those until after you do your other boosts, because
Okay.
those could get refunded. But a body would allow you to re-roll the 2, and the 3.
So this is just 3d10
Yep.
with all of the things.
Hey.
That is much better.
I mean, you could do it again if you wanted, or you could do other fancy stuff. You could make those 9s act like 10s, dang.
Yeah, other fancy stuff.
The Vigor Overcome, or the Vigor Push, is the one that allows you to choose a lower dice increment to count or make 9s act like 10s. Willpower is just re-rolling the whole thing. but you probably don't
Okay,
want to do that.
the boost dice reset per session, right?
Yep, the boost
Yes.
dice do, but the vigor and the willpower do not. They reset on long rests only.
Okay, I mean, we're almost at the end, so what the hell? I'm going to also burn my second boost dice to reroll 3 more.
Go for it. Paid off. And once you decided you're happy with the total number, you just enter it in chat.
Okay,
All right, just to pass out information before we get basically to the end tonight. Fortunately, we lost Hal, so this information will be passed on and will probably end. Here's what you guys get. Kalik, you realize that the only way to disrupt magic with electronics is if there's a very large power boost going on. The problem isn't that this place or this cell phone tower still has power. It's probably getting really blown up right now. Like over energized. To the point where it can actually push back against and push down magic. To the point where a 10-year-old signal is still coming through that should have expired in the system. That's a no-no. Bjor, now that you think about it, you have heard of a creature out there that is extremely sensitive to radio signals and loud noises. They're a real big hassle to deal with because there's only a few ways to kill them. The problem is really they're known for attacking cell phone towers, radio towers, and other loud sources of noise when it gets to be too much. They usually live out in places where these things don't cause a problem. They're usually actually kind of cute. But they're very sensitive to sound and radio towers and cell phone towers and the like.
and they can tear apart an engine block.
Yes. They are not pushovers.
Did Bjor get any of the methods for killing them?
Also, let's just get this straight. It has a dislike of radio frequencies,
Yep.
but the area currently is so oversaturated with radio frequencies.
Yep.
Which explains its aggression.
Does Bjor
the-
get the way to kill these things? No.
Okay.
They're not easy to kill. It usually requires a level of magic. But as I said, they're normally actually kind of cute and friendly.
Above table, I'm going to
it's-
posit that this thing is living constantly on the edge of being overwhelmed.
Yeah, I was going to say, got it. It's having an autistic meltdown.
And there's probably something that's keeping it from getting to whatever radio tower.
To the cell phone tower, specifically.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just gotta go, and he's writing this out. We just gotta get to the cell phone tower and disable it.
Kalik nods.
And then we get to save this creature as well as maybe figure out what's powering it and let them know so they could get power during the night. Maybe. Depends on what's powering it, but you know.
Honey nods. They'll add little text emojis to their notes, which you can ignore. But basically boils down to, I really don't want to have to hurt an innocent critter. So let's go deal with the tower, wherever that is.
Yeah, Kalik will inquire. Honey, well, this is via text. Honey, can you triangulate the tower?
They reply, I can try, and they're going to pull out the roadmap, which probably does not show cell phone towers.
Nope, and we are going to pause here. As much as I'd like to keep going, but
It late.
unfortunately,
Sleep is evil.
he needs sleep, and Taldarius lost connection, so this is a good time to stop.
Yep.
And I need tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and raid Rosin over on my end of things. I'll close things out. I'm going to tell everybody thank you so much for watching tonight. Sorry about literally all of the technical difficulties, but I do want you all to take better care of yourselves, drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest. Raiding Rosin, bye!
Bye. Good night, all.